And now, Fox 13 meteorologist Valerie Mills with your Sky Tower radar forecast.
Well, good day, Tampa Bay. Things are quiet, at least relatively speaking, to start. But as we look around the deep south, a lot of things happening here. We've got high pressure that's spinning to the east of the state. That's very typical this time of year, our subtropical ridge. And then we've got a large frontal boundary that kind of stretches from Texas, that main area of low pressure kind of spinning off the coast of North Carolina. And this is going to slowly be trekking across the deep south up to the Atlantic seaboard over the next couple of days, and kind of the combination of these two are going to work together to pull in a lot of moisture from the Gulf of Mexico. A lot of rain in place over the next few days. We are tracking a little tropical wave, and while it's not expected to develop, it is going to allow for some very deep moisture to move in from Texas all the way to the Carolinas as the winds kind of on the south side of this frontal boundary help pull and funnel in all of that rain. So it's not just us that are kind of in this pocket of favorable setup for some downpours later on today, and even tomorrow it looks like they could be possible. But as I put this in play here, look at all the rain that's going to be moving in, and you could really see what I was mentioning there. We've got that front here, and all of that moisture down to the south in the Gulf kind of gets pulled in along that. So this is paused here 5 o'clock today. This is kind of the first round of all of these downpours to be possible. We just kind of continue to watch all of these winds wrap around all of these heavy rounds of rain. Again, tomorrow looks like Thursday, maybe some of that drier air starts to punch in. And that overall looks like it'll quiet things down for us. So today and tomorrow looks like they're going to be a little bit busier, especially during the evening hours. We're going to be talking about scattered storms, but also the potential for some downpours. So some locally heavy rain. Can't really rule out some localized flooding if you get a good storm overhead. Some gusty winds and some frequent lightning will also be possible with the storms that get going. It's really the evening hours, though, where they'll be most favorable for most of our local area. So as we turn to Sky Tower radar, some storms off the coast there near Cape Coral, Bonita Springs. Otherwise, not really seeing much around central South Florida. This time yesterday, we did have some rain on shore near areas around Fort Lauderdale, Miami. So let's go ahead and put your futurecast in play here. I think more partly cloudy conditions through the day today, but we still will have some sunshine. We'll still be able to warm things up very quickly over the next few hours. But through the daytime hours, most of the rain stays off the coast. Then we look ahead to 2 o'clock. A couple of areas start to bubble up, but look to 6 p.m. That's when we're talking about these widespread storms and the potential for some heavy rain as these winds will kind of carry them to the coast. Then they collide with our west coast sea breeze. So that's when we get kind of our most explosive storms from 6 to 8 o'clock, say. Then they're going to kind of travel along the coast. So I guess the good news is some of our coastal areas that could use the rain, they're going to be getting it again. We're under this wind pattern where all of the heaviest rain will finish off of the day for areas from Sarasota up through St. Pete, Newport Richey, even Crystal River around 8 o'clock tonight. Still could be dealing with some rumbles of thunder. I think by around 11 o'clock, most of those pull offshore, and then we'll quiet things down overnight. But we're really going to be talking about from the Nature Coast down to Fort Myers. That's where our best rain totals are going to be. And right around the Bay Area, notice these purple colors here. That's where we could be getting 2, maybe say 3 inches of rain today, again tomorrow. As for your day planner, we warm things up very quickly. Once again, we'll still be able to warm into the low 90s. Still going to have that high humidity, making it feel probably about 10 degrees warmer. So 93 today in Tampa. Sunrise about an hour and a half away, 6:46 for our sunrise. Sun sets tonight, 8:25, 79 for our low. It's going to be very mild in those storms, as I mentioned, kind of a late clearing. For tomorrow, maybe a touch cooler. Still, though, in the low 90s, nice on the water. South winds 5 to 10 knots. Seas running 1 foot or less. It's been nice boating conditions, just a light chop on the bay. There's a look at your tides for today. High tide 6 a.m., low tide 9:22. 7-day forecast. Low 90s, feeling that summer heat every day this week. Elise?